It was a gloomy late afternoon on August 23, 1940, at a train station deep inside Japan-occupied territory of northern China. Being a key hub on an important rail line, it was operated by the Japanese military. Not far in the distance, a team of some 30 Japanese soldiers walked into view. But the station master must have felt surprised, as he had not received any prior notice of the group's arrival. These men were, in fact, not Japanese soldiers, but Chinese in disguise. Yet, they were not part of the frontline nationalist army either. They were communist soldiers who had formed a united front with the nationalists to jointly resist the Japanese invasion. With a battle cry from the approaching group's leader, they opened fire on the perplexed Japanese officers at the station in close range. A surprise attack that took the station. The fake Japanese team leader who devised the unorthodox assault plan was Fan Zixia, a brigade commander of the 8th Route Army led by the communists. This old oil lamp and this writing brush both belong to Commander Fan. Together, they gave us a glimpse into what it was like working behind enemy lines.
八路军在敌后抗战工作中面对强大的敌人和恶劣的环境，经常在深夜的时候，在油灯下研究军事地图，制定作战计划。
The attack he led was part of a major offensive by the communists in August 1940, which destroyed over 400 kilometers of railway and 1,500 kilometers of highway controlled by Japan.
中国共产党广泛地发动人民群众，我们人民群众积极地支前参战，阳泉的广大的矿工，以及铁路工人、群众、农民都参与到这场破路行动当中来。
Some 200,000 fighters across 105 regiments of the 8th Route Army fought in the offensive. This battle would go down in history as the Hundred Regiments Campaign. Unlike the nationalist army, the communist forces preferred guerrilla tactics, especially in the countryside, a strategy that relentlessly haunted the Imperial Japanese Army.
In the countryside, the Japanese are never really able to establish control in the country. They can control the cities, they can control the railroads and the roads between the cities.
They forced Japan to have to garrison the whole of the occupied region. The only way that China could be effective was to make the Japanese fight for every square inch of China, which is way beyond the ability of Tokyo to do.
所以呢，日本人呢在前方正面战场，他始终处在兵力不足的处境上。日本人曾经想2次都想把重庆拿下来，但是这样他在前方的供应、军队、援兵都不能保证。
These guerrilla campaigns, driven by the power of the masses deep behind enemy lines, became a crucial force in wearing Japan down. Throughout the war, there were 19 base areas founded and led by the Communist Party of China, covering nearly 1 million square kilometers. To the Japanese invaders, every one of China's 450 million people could now be a potential foe.
Mao Zedong is famous for having brought up this concept of protracted war. Actually, both of those leaders, the nationalist leaders and the communist leaders, had made this realization.